JF. Add more flavor.
Oh, 2016? Yes, with Makaziwe. I don't, usually people when they tell me about yourself, it's more like my career. I don't want that.
No.
I am,
who is
yeah,
you?
me. I'm a lover of food. I'm a lover of wine. I'm a lover of nice time and nice things. I love laughing. I'm a free-spirited person. I'm just a jolly good fellow. Yes, I'm Lona. My friend calls me Lona.
Tell her why I call you Lona.
Lona Masego, because she's B, and then I'm Lona.
Yes. Friendship goals.
Yeah, friendship goals.
Not going along with us, they're not friends anymore.
Let's not jinx this, please.
That one out.
Okay, Maga.
Who am I? Oh my goodness. My name is Makaziwe Mhlope. I'm an aunt to a lot of crazy kids. So I'm the co-founder of Love the Younger You. I also am the co-owner of A Date and Me for sunshades and accessories. Do come to me. Yes, and I teach in a high school, maths and science. Yeah, and then I do the NGO and the business on the side. I love cooking. Recently learned how to bake. I'm always on YouTube and I'm obsessed with Pinterest. And well, I need someone to talk to me about Pinterest. Talk me out of it. I need. Yeah,
it's addictive, right?
Yeah, it's bad. These days it's got me on a White Walker thing. I just go there and I look for White Walker pictures. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't think many people believe this, but I'm shy. Unless I'm with my friends, then I love to laugh. I love to joke around. I have a lot of insecurities like a normal person, but I try to carry them well. And yeah.
So please tell us, how did you guys meet?
We really don't know how we became friends.
We don't know how we became friends, but we used to go to the same university. I was her senior. We were in different faculty. She says, "I'm Falela."
She was that girl who never talked to anyone but her friends.
Fully junior girl.
This goes back to what I was saying. I am a shy person. I was afraid of picking to people.
Hi, and that no girl.
But we didn't interact. Our faculty, she was I was in agriculture. She was in what's
food science.
Food science. So we did.
Yeah, our path didn't cross.
We did not at all. Not that we hated each other or anything.
We just didn't. It's basically we knew each other, but it was oh, okay, it's a girl who's doing this and that.
Yeah,
I'm friends with whoever, and that was
I don't know who we're friends.
And then fast forward to I think we became friends, as far as I remember, on Facebook, ne?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how. Sometimes you just update about whatever is happening maybe in your life, and I think it was my graduation. I think it was that.
Oh yeah, she did want to go to graduation.
That whole commotion. I was like, I'm just tired. I don't have money. I don't. I just finished this. I don't want to dress.
I just want to get out of this place and just.
Yes, and I think I mentioned something like that, and then she sent me a message and via inbox. She was like, "You know what? You need to go for grad, or you'll regret it." Blah blah blah. I'm like, we're not friends. Why are you in my space like this?
What are you doing in my life like this?
Yeah, what are you telling me?
No, it's because I felt the same way after graduation. I didn't. Okay, I was going to go to graduation, but I didn't want a graduation party. I didn't want anything. I just didn't want anything to do with school. And my mom forced it on me, and I do not regret it to this day. So I thought, you know what? She's probably going through the same thing, the same anxieties, the same, what nows, and she's just feeling down maybe. So I was like, you know what, you have to do this.
Let me just encourage you.
4 years is a long time not to do something like
this.
To celebrate. You need to do this. You'll be so happy. Was I wrong?
No, you were not.
Amen.
No, you were not. Yes, so that's how we became friends. I think that's when it started.
Yeah,
because now we exchanged numbers. upgrade to WhatsApp, guys. Took things a step further to WhatsApp. We moved from the inbox, that's WhatsApp, and then that's when.
And then we found out that we have the same interests, school, and we're going through similar things. So in the end,
we got weirdos.
we can't get rid of each other.
And that's how we became friends.
Yeah.
Nice. So, what's the best thing about this friendship?
It's an easy relationship. It's very easy. It is so
Really?
easy. Like,
Why do you shout at me at times?
exactly my point. I can shout at her, she's gonna be pissed. But I'm gonna be coming back with a joke and she's gonna
With a
laugh
meme,
and then
and
it's
we move on.
she does the same thing. Like, yeah.
I think it's very like
very
you said,
easy.
It's easy. It's we don't think about what to talk about. We cannot
It's
talk
just
for a
natural.
day. Yeah, it just comes and it flows and we laugh and we're always laughing. I think that's the best for me. We always laugh.
At
all the time.
someone, it's
It can be
something
serious.
at us.
We'll be serious for like 2 minutes and then we laugh. And I'm like, okay, we need to go back to to I'm stressed. Can we talk about my stress?
And we have memory
Yeah.
loss. That's so bad.
Oh, did you have to say that? Guys know me, I don't.
Oh no, she does. She does.
You forget.
We forget
Everything.
everything. We forget everything.
forget
We
things.
have to write down things. Sometimes we write down.
But both
things.
of you.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's really toxic. Sometimes we write things down and we're like, yeah, let's write this down. And then later it's like, why did we write this down? What was this for? Do you remember? And you can't remember, and I can't remember, and it's just like,
What was happening?
What was the purpose? It's here now. The information is here. But what did we need to do with this? We can't remember.
and then on top of that memory loss, we thought, you know what? Let's do an NGO to
Top it off.
let's take our forgetfulness to the public.
Let's talk about that. The progression from your friendship to now partners in an NGO. How did that come about? Why?
I used to also teach.
Okay.
So we saw this, because she's also a teacher. So we saw this firsthand with the kids. You'd see that maybe someone has not been in school. Like, you see the pattern. Like, this child does not come to school almost twice or 3 times a month. But they're not going to say what's going on. Yes. And then that's when we saw, okay, this might be a gap. There might be a gap here.
So we started asking questions. You know, sometimes, she was in a primary, right?
Yes, I was teaching in primary school.
So I think she had maybe like saw this more of it than I did, because it was just that random kid who'd have maybe an accident, like an emergency at school. They come, Miss Mqiliped, and then Umnigete, and then you're like, oh, like, you know, because you want to know, do like I have a heavy flow? Do you need 1 pad? Do you need 2 pads? And then you start asking questions.
don't
Do you
even
have
know.
pads at home? And then they don't. And it's like,
Mm.
what do you use? You know? And then
Now that's when it comes up. Okay, is this and this, there's that.
I get it.
yeah. it's
And
like,
then from the friendship, it was like, hey, something like this.
so I have this problem. Oh, I also have this problem. Yeah, it was literally let's do it.
do
We
it.
not even thought about it. It was like,
We didn't put too much thought into it. We're like, okay, we're gonna do this.
because if we
Then
had,
we said, how?
yeah, the how was like, oh,
How? Now that we are here.
because if we had thought about it, I think we would have never done it.
So it just
Probably.
started.
Yeah.
It just
started. And fortunately, the public welcomed it well. Because we got like so many donations from people. That's how we are currently running it. It's just from the public.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll touch on that more later.
okay.
For now, though, like, let's talk about relationship challenges. You've worked together, you're friends. If you guys have a spat about the NGO, how do you communicate? How do you settle that?
like we said, it's easy. It's easy. She makes it easy for me to. Okay, it helps, Logos. We have a lot of similarities, but also she makes it easy for me to say, hey, so I don't think this will work. I think this will work. And then she's like, why won't to be open to communicate with each other, to not hold grudges. Not that there are any grudges to hold, but we're very open with each other. It's helped a lot.
I think the friendship, because we are friends before
First.
we are, yes. So whatever that I think also the other thing is we speak to each other with kindness.
Yeah.
There's not a moment of, what is this and this. We are friends before anything else. So what I'm going to say it from a place of love, even if it's something bad, but she knows my intentions. I know her intentions. Whatever she says, I know it's not from a place of, yeah, really, yes. I think the friendship really helps.
I think that's beautiful. Like you have these, no, seriously, because you have these stereotypes about women can't work together, or women always have to compete,
Oh my God.
And here you are proving good. See, a friendship and a partnership can work.
Yeah, it does. Not that those things don't happen, but we don't allow them. Like, for instance, I'm not professionally a teacher. She has a job for and she's living the life that I would like to live. From where, like if you're from afar, until you know the details and everything. So I think being able to say, you know what, this is my friend, it's happening for her, let me be happy for her, and it's okay. It's okay, we're going to be fine, And just not locking a person in and making them feel like they're in a prison in the relationship, because they can't
have other friends. You can't.
I
think that's the other thing. We allow each other to be.
Yeah.
We can go out.
Like
I'm hearing a behind, guys. I have other friends that I need to go with.
It's fine.
I have other friends that I need to go out with. I think that's also the understanding that she's not supposed to be with me only.
She's not a belonging.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you.
She's not mine. She's mine, but she's not mine.
Yes. She's mine, but not mine. So we allow ourselves to be. Like today I'm with you, but tomorrow I'm with another friend. We can bump into each other and mingle,
still
but
friends.
we're still friends. I was like, guys, but
Not that it's easy.
it's not. Yeah,
It's not, but like
we're not gonna paint a picture that
no,
it's not.
It's not
because
sometimes
sometimes
they're cool. They were like, you see her
Yes.
like hang out with other friends, and they're like, oh, you didn't tell me about this.
are living the life without me.
But
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens. But then you
need to like,
the base. I think the base also of our friendship, we have been through it all together. Yes, the ups and the downs. She's been there. She is still here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But there's that. Yes.
And our families love each other.
We're not.
Like,
Her mom is my mom. My mom is her mom. My mom calls her. We are friends.
her mom,
I chat to her
her
mom.
mom and my mom, and her mom and me talk. Call each other like, Jean Mage, her sister.
Yes.
Family. Yeah.
Yeah, we did that to each other. I don't know what's gonna happen if Bonang and Elona happens.
Guys,
We are going to make it work.
the comparison, don't jinx it. Okay, let's talk about the NGO.
Our baby.
So you've already told us a bit about the inspiration behind it. Can you tell us more about the challenges young girls face in schools because of lack of sanitary towels and pads?
I think it goes beyond just the lack of sanitary pads. It's lack of education on hygiene, just the basics to start there. That now you're going to get to a point where this happens. This is what you're going to do. If you don't have this is who you are supposed to go to and ask and talk. Because they can't even talk about it. It's that thing they shy away from. That's a biggest.
I think it's part of our culture as well. Like
Yes.
you can't just
talk about it anyhow.
The black
Yeah.
community, it's
Yeah.
not something
that you can talk about.
a lot of us were not even told about this
until it happens.
Until it happens,
and then
like,
they're like,
and then you panic. It's like,
they're like, okay, you know.
So
And,
okay, sorry.
And I think fortunately for some, people, they have people to go to. And with other girls, it's like there's no one. They probably stay with the grandmother.
They don't have access to magazines, access to social media, access to TV.
Yes.
Because the thing is, you can't teach your children everything. The thing is,
Some
they learn from
exposure.
reading, from exposure,
Some
from
is exposure.
you know. So we're not saying we're gonna solve everything. We're just saying, okay, here's a gap. Let's try to close it.
Yes.
Because we're trying. What we haven't we're trying to close it.
Because it's a huge gap.
It's really big.
It's a huge one.
And we don't know if Nasi Valaleo gameplay, our hopes are going to come true, because we could go on forever about just the small thing, not having pads for a child. That person doesn't have a pad and they can't stop the menstruation. It's there every month, whether they like it or not. They have to make means to cover up. They have to make means not to embarrass themselves, because, like we said, it's a taboo, And it's not something that, I don't know for other people, but for me, when it started, it wasn't something that I wanted to even talk about.
It's like you don't even want people to know.
In a negative manner. Like it's just like
that thing. Yeah.
I don't
think that we don't talk about. Like,
it's there, but it must stay there. It's there, but just know it. Don't tell the next person.
And I think it's the cultural aspect of it being taboo. We're not actually talking about it.
We're not.
The problem with that is that even me, with access to everything that I need, I still view it in a negative manner. Like when it gets, I'm like, oh
yes, here it goes again.
Here it goes again. Like,
yeah. And for them, I think it's
worse. I can't imagine not having access to what I have now and it being there every month.
And it just annoys you, like, this thing, why is it not going away? For them, it's even worse. I think the greatest challenge is, I'd really say, education. At least they should know first that we are because we even provide these, they don't even know how to use it. It goes as far as that.
So it goes beyond the pad.
Yeah, it goes beyond the pad. You've provided, but
and then what?
What happens?
The risks that come with it. What do I do about it?
Which one works for me? My flows, how am I? You need to know all of those, because also sanitary pads are not the same.
True.
We use different ones for different reasons, because they have those effects. They don't know that. It's like, okay, I need a pad.
Sometimes a pad, and it's okay, it's normal.
It's normal.
But they're not going to talk about that, because we don't talk about the area below our waist. Like, no, don't.
Just keep your legs closed.
Yeah. That's the only thing.
Keep your legs closed.
And I think we've put this thing of, when something happens in that area, it's like, what did you do? That's the first question. Like, what did you do?
So we don't want to make them feel like something so natural and something which is such a necessity, because if you don't go in a menstruation, then that means that's a problem. So you want to make them feel like, you know what, it's okay, you're normal. It's supposed to happen, and it's not going to be the exact same way for everyone. For you, maybe it's going to be like longer days, or like the flow is going to be heavy on the first few days. It's okay. Some are going to experience period pain. Some will never experience period pain. Like, it's fine. So it's we're trying to be the big sisters that we didn't really have.
Definitely.
So how do you go about that? Because so far I know you guys donate pads to 5 schools per term. So how do you go about educating? Is it only when you go to the schools and donate, or is there bigger picture, bigger goal behind that?
For now, we've done it during our distributions.
Okay.
We've tried to have people come with
for motivation.
Because there's also motivation part of it.
And so that it doesn't become redundant and we keep saying one and the same thing everywhere. Yeah.
So it's about, because I remember the other time we had someone who was talking about how to set goals, for example, for your life. And then there was
someone talking about, social stuff like boys. What do you do if a boy at school reacts so
because that's gonna happen.
No, guys. How do we react?
Because I was discussing this with my friend yesterday. I'm like, I wish our parents told us this is going to happen. A boy is going to come into your life and say this and this and that. You need to say this and this. Because like we don't know. This boy comes and like I love it. Like I love it and it's nice, but it's not. I feel like we need to tell them the truth, because how we grew up was my granny used to say, "Me never found out our mate." But it means
what is going on?
What is going on?
So
So I feel like what we need to do is actually tell them this is what is going to happen. You are going to sleep with a boy. This is how you are going to get pregnant. If you get into a relationship and but you might get your heart broken. I feel like we need to be open and be truthful. That but that dribble like yo, it's they will dribble you.
It will happen.
Yes. It will hurt. Yes. I think education is the most important thing that we need to give these girls. The truth.
Yeah.
Just the truth.
It's just that it's very challenging for us because we have day jobs.
Yeah.
And now she doesn't live in the country, so it's like
So how do we then how do we then support you guys beyond donating pads? Beyond that, how can I support you and add more to this conversation, to educating these young girls?
Spreading the word. And we need, a lot of people have approached us, but about like volunteers, and then every time we ask them, okay, what would you like to volunteer, what do you want to do, they don't know. So if you come to us with an approach, like if you come to us and you want to collaborate with us, it's fine. Just let us know what you want to bring to the table. We have something. Yes,
to bring to the table.
We have the table. It's set. We just need you to tell us also. Oh, okay. I'm bringing chicken. And we're going to tell you. Oh no, we already have chicken. Do you have maybe pork?
Yes.
Just try and don't just. It's not a job. We're not hiring. It's not a job. So people come and like, oh, I want to volunteer. Like, what do you want to do?
But how? Because we do have people that have pledged to donate every other month. For them, it's the donation of sanitary pads, which is okay. And then I think maybe someone else can come with, can I go with you when you go distribute? I want to talk to these kids about this and this and that type of thing.
You guys have a car because these places that we go to are really, really far, and they're really far and let me go it's really bad gravel. So you just need someone to go, okay, guys, do you guys have fuel? Do you have a car?
Because mostly we use personal cars.
Okay.
Yes. So it can be that, like, okay, I think would you need this? Then you come in. Because we also have, for example,
practical things.
Someone where we ask if you want to donate, for example. We have someone that you can drop off your donation there, for example. They've offered that you can come drop it back because I'm right in town. Like things like that.
That's easy and accessible.
Practical things, not
asking for too much, really.
Yeah.
We haven't asked for millions yet. We'll get there, but
one day.
Yeah.
Not that we're not asking for millions. Anyone who has a million. Yes. Yeah. So it's a lot of admin for us.
Yes.
So we don't want to create more admin because, like I said, we've got day jobs, we've got lives, like besides the NGO. So we also need to pour in our cup so that we can be able to continue pouring in this cup. So we don't want something that's going to give us more work because it's just once a term, So if you do have whatever, it's just loyal once a term, and then that's it.
Okay.
So we just need reliable people who can say, "Oh, okay, every time you need this, just come to me."
Just come. Yes,
that's it.
Okay. In closing,
5 minutes later.
having fun, you know?
We are.
What are your hopes for the future? First, for the NGO. What are you hoping happens in the future? And secondly, for your relationship, guys. It's Women's
Get
Month.
married. Go to the Belgians.
For the NGO, we're hoping for it to grow, not necessarily people who are working for the NGO, but we're just hoping to help more than 5 schools.
Of course.
Yes. And we're hoping to be like consistent.
It's an every month thing.
Yes.
The river always
Yes.
always flows.
Because we don't want to be like, oh guys, here are pads, and then next thing, oh guys, we don't have
Disappear.
pads.
Yeah.
So we're hoping to be consistent. We're hoping for the number of schools to grow, because right now we're focusing on primary schools, but we also want to go to high schools. You know, and people think it's just in the rural areas. No, even in town, these kids need help. You know?
And we've had more people reach out asking for help in town and out of town. But it's like we don't have so much yet, and we're hoping to grow.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
No, we
We're
know
gonna
how.
get arrested. I don't know, but I'm hoping government can chip in. Maybe, because what I was thinking, maybe sanitary pads in public toilets, something like that, or
Let's
in
get it
school. Yes,
Because it's not just
VAT.
about
No VAT,
and it's not just about the pricing, it's also about the accessibility.
It's
Because
exactly.
now uhlala emakhaya
ashipile but still yena
and
awathola.
adulile, guys.
It's the accessibility.
Someone once said,
It's so expensive.
we have condoms all over the country, and it's a choice. But Tine, this thing is not a choice.
not.
It is there.
It's
not.
expensive.
Yo,
You need 1 million kungena clicks just
Lapho une candle sinangabe une heavy float uthatha ngathi like 4 times in one day.
exactly.
And
And then you also need
angu.
Yeah,
Expressa.
and you also at some point you also need emergency liners for those days when, because phela sesiyazama ukuthi okay sikhathe off since adule sale sithi emergency liners nasekuqedza ukuthi at least save the pads for next month. Kunengi lesikuthengako guys.
And may I just clarify that this is not an organization that is saying we don't care about boys, we don't care about men.
Oh no.
We're just saying, you know what?
We love
This is what we know.
but
we love boys back.
we love boys.
And
But
if they
we-
want to help and chip in, and if Bona they feel like, okay, guys, you are focusing too much on the girl child. No, bacele kwabo, uyabona?
Yes.
And we are going to help them where we can.
Well, we can, but can we address
For
this
now.
gap that we are
Yeah,
seeing?
because this we could go on forever about what happens. It all leads to sugar daddies and HIV and AIDS, kids
of
dropping out of
things.
school. You know, that means Guti, if more people are not educated, if more women are educated in the country,
Exactly.
then where is this country going to? You can't just have men ruling the world.
No, guys.
Oh, guys.
Girls run the world. I just Beyonce said it. It's not me.
We need to continue this conversation, guys. Okay.
We would
Please.
love to.
That's another thing we ask. People should talk more about these things.
Talk to your children about this thing.
Yes, it starts at home.
There's always that one friend who's a loudmouth, who's never afraid to say something.
And then they give you the wrong information. And you're like, there.
And yeah, look, we have raw YouTube and whatnot. You can always find a YouTube video like, okay, manam, we are still booking. Do you have any questions? Because we understand that our parents didn't grow up like that. So it's difficult for
But
them.
we are.
But can we change the narrative?
Be that for our sisters, not even your own family. Out there,
Yeah.
there's always kids. Guys. We have kids already.
We have nieces.
So we have nieces
guys.
and yeah.
Okay, then. Thank you so much, you guys.
Just go on.
Thank you so much, you two. You didn't answer one last question.
Oh,
We did. We said we wanted to get married and go to the Maldives. Buy a house by the beach. Live happily ever after.
Amen. That's it.
rich. I thought the NGO's gonna close down.
But honestly, we just...
I hope to see her grow in her career. I hope to see her achieve her dreams. I don't like they change every month, so I don't know. I try to be as supportive as possible, like where I can. And something I'm like, but girl,
This is not...
but girl, you know. I try to be open about her, like about everything with her, the finances. You know, I'm the person that. Like I see something on Pinterest and I'm posting it to everyone. It's like, guys, did you see this? Oh my gosh! You know, so I do that with her a lot. Yeah, it's been challenging because she's gone.
Oh my word!
We don't talk as much as we used to, but we talk.
Don't.
I think it's also age, getting older,
Yeah, and we have everything.
Like-
just
lot of
tired.
things. Yo,
Also.
all the time.
Also, this texting, guys, is a lot.
Grammar. Yes, but I wish the same for her as well.
Yeah,
I just
man,
wish for
you
this.
can't copy. You can't
Copy and paste.
copy and paste.
But I just wish the best, like the best for her in everything. Everything. She's one person who, whatever she does, her hands just turn things into gold. But the laziness, girl, I want it to stop. So she can flourish. Yes.
Not lazy, I'm
I know. I
tired.
think she's the one person I know is going to do very well. in life. I'm certain about it. I'm not even stressed. I know she's going to do well. I know she's going to flourish. I'll be there. Best lady and matron of honor and wedding day.
That's what you said to me. Pagati moto now.
Yeah, but this friendship's going to grow until we're old and frail.
Things happen. I hope they
No,
don't.
they're not going to happen.
Oh,
No,
okay.
they're not going to happen.
Sorry.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for
Thank
having
you.
us.
I'm inspired.
It's been fun.
Guys,
Really?
friendship goals.
Really?
Friendship goals.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
Happy Women's Month.
Happy Women's Month.
And all the women listening.
Everyone.
Everyone.
So November, guys. November. Yes.
And that's it.
JF. Add more flavor.